Good evening. I want to welcome you to the 2024 Tippecanoe County Sheep Show Grand Drive. This evening we're going to do things, we're going to call in for our U show, then we're going to have awards, and then we will do our market. So we're first going to call up our reserve breed champions so they can get a picture and their banner. Jacob Crum is here from Tate & Lyle to give as a sponsor for all the reserve banners. Our first reserve is Carson Bates, reserve champion Border Cheviot. Ruby Huffer had the reserve champion Dorper. Ava Leader, reserve champion Dorset. Camry Cornell, reserve champion Dorset Advantage. Georgie Boudreau, reserve champion Hampshire. Lindley Peters, reserve champion Natural Color. Winston Boudreau, reserve champion Oxford. Heidi Goodspeed, reserve champion Romney. Chloe Greener, reserve champion Shropshire. Brianna Rice, reserve champion Southdown. Tate Mosley, reserve champion Suffolk. Riley McGee, reserve champion Whiteface Cross. And Riley McGee, reserve champion Blackface Cross. Now we're going to bring out the champion of each breed to get their banner and their picture taken with the queens. Duncan Bates, champion Border Cheviot. Tessa Rice, champion Dorper. Blake Leader, champion Dorset. Riley McGee, champion Dorset Advantage. Camry Cornell, champion Hampshire, sponsored by the Cokert Farms. Henry Schutler, champion Katahdin, sponsored by the Schutler family. Aniston Kaiser, champion Natural Color, sponsored by the Hagen family. Charlotte Kennedy, champion Oxford, sponsored by Zippy Sharpening Service. Joey Goodspeed, champion Romney, sponsored by the Gillespies. Olive Budrow, champion Shropshire, sponsored by Crimson Ridge Farms. Bryn Rice, champion Southdown, sponsored by Herbert D. McCormick family. Claire Ford, champion Suffolk, sponsored by Caleb Benjamin family. Georgie Bedreau, champion Whiteface Cross, sponsored by Zippy Sharpening Service. And Riley McGee, champion Blackface Cross, sponsored by the Rice family. Also want to announce a couple of the sponsors that got missed. The Border Cheviot was sponsored by Leader Law and Landscape. The Dorper was sponsored by Tim Reese. The Dorset was sponsored by Cornell Livestock. And the Dorset Advantage was sponsored by the Burlington family. Today we had, our judge was Jeff Ellerbrock. He's been here all day working with the sheep and the kids. He's from Atkinson, Illinois. He's a co-owner of Ellerbrock Club Lambs, and they run a 400 Hamp and Hamp Cross ewe farm. He graduated from the University of Illinois in 1990 with a BS in Ag Economics. He judges shows all across the country, and today he's co-judging with his son, Cashin. Please show your appreciation to all the work he did with the kids today. Also want to announce our royalty that's here tonight to help us with our presentations. Miss Tippecanoe County 24 and Miss Congeniality, Abby Fitzmaurice. She was also a sheep shower when she was in 4-H. Our first runner-up, Ella Carlson. Our second runner-up, Caitlin Springer. And then we have two of our little Miss and Misters to help us tonight. Is Aniston here? Aniston is actually showing, and she is also a sheep shower, but she was our little miss. We have little miss first runner-up, Analia Barton. And then we have little Mr. Spencer Bates, and he showed sheep all day today too, so he's helping us out tonight. Okay, now we're going to bring in our reserve champion lambs. Border Cheviot, reserve going to Carson Bates. Reserve Dorper went to Ruby Huffer. Reserve Dorset went to Ava Leader. Reserve Dorset Advantage went to Camry Cornell. Reserve Hampshire went to Georgie Bedreau. Reserve Natural Color went to Lindley Peters. Reserve Oxford went to Winston Bedreau. Reserve Romney went to Heidi Goodspeed. Reserve Shropshire went to Chloe Greener. Reserve Southdown went to Brenna Rice. Reserve Suffolk went to Tayton Mosley. Reserve Whiteface Cross went to Riley McGee. And Reserve Blackface Cross also went to Riley McGee. Those are our reserve champions from each breed. Okay, now we're going to bring out the champion of each breed. Our champion Border Cheviot was shown by Duncan Bates. Our champion Dorper was shown by Tessa Rice. Our champion Dorset was shown by Blake Leader. Our champion Dorset Advantage was shown by Riley McGee. Our champion Hampshire was shown by Camry Cornell. Our champion Katahdin was shown by Henry. Our champion Natural Color was shown by Aniston Kaiser. Our champion Oxford was shown by Charlotte Kennedy. Our champion Romney was shown by Joey Goodspeed. Our champion Shropshire was shown by Olive Bedreau. Our champion Southdown was shown by Brenna Rice. Our champion Suffolk was shown by Claire Ford. Our champion Whiteface Cross was shown by Georgie Bedreau. And our champion Blackface Cross was shown by Riley McGee. These are all of our champions from each of the breeds.
I think before we get started, we should congratulate these kids and all the kids today that put on an outstanding show. Hopefully, when you look at the lineup, I mean, we're very pleased when we look at this set of females. We like how they're designed. We like the structure, how they're built. I think they've got enough rib shape. They've got enough width to go on and be productive females. Yet when you step back off the side of them, they still look like show sheep. I think it's an outstanding set of females. It's no wonder why this county is so well represented when you go down to State Fair. This has been our privilege to be here today. We'll make some more comments when we get to the weather show. We've talked to them. You've listened to us talk them in class and in breeds. I want to give each one of these kids one more round of recognition for bringing out this set of females, and we'll go get you a top 5.
Grand Champion U was a black-faced cross shown by Riley McGee. Reserve champion was our Hampshire, shown by Camry Cornell. Third overall was Aniston Kaiser with her natural color. Fourth overall was White Face Cross, shown by Georgie Bedreau. And the 5th place was Brianna Rice with the South Down. The Grand Champion banner was sponsored by Kent and Jason Koch, Keller Williams, and the buckle by John Spitznagel Memorial. Our Reserve Grand Champion banner was sponsored by William and Georgia Jones and blanket by Liefert Levizer's family. Our third overall banner was sponsored by the McTaggart family. Our fourth overall was by the McTaggart family. And our 5th overall banner was from the McTaggart family. Thank you to all of our sponsors.
Okay, we're going to give out some special awards while we're lining up the market lambs for their grand drive. The first thing that we're going to do is the 10-year member awards. Tyler Zimmerman. And Abigail Koch. We also have one honorary 10-year member who unfortunately we lost a couple of years ago, but Braylee Kellogg would have been a 10-year 4-H member this year, so she's an honorary 10-year member. there's Tyler. Okay. This is Tyler.
And then you have Rate of Gain and Sheep Achievement. These are born and bred. Okay. And Herdsman. Yes. That's this one. That's his Rate of Gain. Is that what this one is? Is it the same thing? No. They're separate. Yes. Okay.
Okay, is Brenna Rice still up here? So every year we present a Herdsman Award that's sponsored by Pearl Farms. And this is someone who goes above and beyond to help other kids in the barn or help me. And you saw her out here helping me in the show ring today during the Market Lamb show. So the winner this year is Brenna Rice. Amelia Odell. Pearl Farms also sponsors our Rate of Gain, and we had a first-year member win this award this year, Amelia Odell, and her lamb gained 1 pound per day. The next award we're going to do is the Shining Star Award, and it's in honor of Braylee Kellogg, the girl I was just speaking about, who's our honorary 10-year member. And her parents and step-parents are here to present the award, and I'm going to let them speak a little bit about what the award means, and then they will present it to the winner.
Good evening. We'd like to thank Kim and everyone involved allowing our families to start and present the Braylee Kellogg Shining Star Award. For those that don't know us, I'm Kia, Braylee's mom, and my husband, Brian Smith. This is Ben Kellogg and his wife, Andrea, Braylee's dad. Our daughter passed away in 2022 due to complications of cancer. She was an avid animal lover and certainly put in hard work and dedication at home in the barn as well in the show arena. After her passing, I wanted to continue honoring all the young exhibitors for their hard work and dedication to the sheep project in her memory. The award goes to someone who we see work hard on show day and truly dedicate their time throughout the year and drive to show their sheep off with pride, just as our sweet Braylee did. This year's Shining Star Award goes to Cash Holmes. We're really proud of you.
Thanks, guys. We'll just do one.
One group picture, okay.
We'll announce them all, and we'll give them one. We'll do one picture.
How many are there?
We're now going to honor our first-year members that's taking sheep for the first year, and they will receive a lead sponsored by the Halters Cabin Creek Water Transport. And we had 13 first-year members. Connor Brand, Maximus DeVault, Delaney Dunwoody, Caden Simmenheiser, Caroline Smith, Heidi Goodspeed, Logan Greener, Cora Hancock, Delaney Haygood, Charlotte Kennedy, Amelia Odell, Jacob Ivy, and Keegan Spray.
We also have a special award that is new this year that we forgot to present during the youth show, but we did a county born and bred champion and reserve, and this is for someone who the lamb was born on their farm. They've raised it from birth, and they had to show us proof that they had done that through registration papers, and then according to the top 2 places in each class that they were eligible in, we brought them all back out, and the judges picked a champion and reserve overall. And the champion born and bred was Aniston Kaiser.
Oh, our little Miss and Mister. How cute. I know.
And the reserve born and bred is Ava Leader. Both of those sponsors, both those banners were sponsored by Robin Lindsay Ford, and the champion got a monetary award of $50 and the reserve $25. One more award. This is the Herb McCormick Memorial Sheep Achievement Award. This is based on how they place during the day. It's a special formula that I have to go through and take how they placed versus how many in the class and add it up, but you have to be at least a 4-year member to be eligible for the award. So I did that in between the day show and now, and the winner this year is Riley McGee.
He's trying to find everyone.
Okay, showmanship. Beginner showmanship is someone in 3rd or 4th grade who is exhibiting sheep for the first time. Their banner is sponsored by the Bisher family, and they also win a hanging show box, which is over here on the stage, by the Leader family. And the winner this year is Cora Hancock. Okay. Junior Showman Champion. The banner is sponsored by Crimson Ridge Farms. And the chair is sponsored by Kensington Travel Services, Cindy Jackson, who's a former Tippecanoe County sheep showman. And the winner is Stella Rule. Champion Intermediate Showman. The banner is sponsored by Mike and Cindy DeGolyer, and they get a Bluetooth speaker sponsored by the Kaiser family, and the winner is Camry Cornell. Champion Senior Showman. Banner sponsored by Mullins Family Concessions, where all the yummy elephant ears and lemonade shake-ups come from. And the duffel bag is sponsored by the Lade family. The winner, Riley McGee. The Grand Champion Showman is sponsored by the Porter Kirkpatrick Memorial. Riley will also get a pullover embroidered with the Grand Champion Showman, Riley McGee. The Reserve Grand Champion Showman is in memory of Bill Easterbrook, the banner sponsored by, and they will get a gift card from Sullivan's, Camry Cornell. All right, we're going to bring in the reserves, and all those awards will be sponsored or presented by Jacob Crum from Tate & Lyle. Tate & Lyle sponsors all of our reserve awards, and that, believe me, saves us a lot of trouble from finding sponsors, so we so appreciate that.
Okay, our reserve champion Dorset Market was shown by Tessa Rice. Reserve Hampshire was shown by Brecken Good. Our reserve natural color was shown by Aniston Kaiser. Our reserve Oxford was shown by Addison Lade. Our reserve Shrop was shown by Stella Rule. Our reserve Southdown was shown by Carter Hatke. Reserve Suffolk shown by Claire Ford. Reserve Whiteface Cross shown by Charlotte Kennedy. And reserve Blackface Cross shown by Cash Holmes. Now we'll be bringing out our champion of each breed. Our champion Dorset Market was shown by Blake Leader, sponsored by Hunter Nutrition. Our champion Hamp was shown by Cash Holmes, sponsored by Wyckoff Family. Our champion natural color also shown by Cash Holmes, and it was sponsored by the Smith family. The champion Oxford was shown by Cash Holmes, and it's sponsored by Mark and Kim Pinto. Our champion Shropshire was shown by Riley McGee, sponsored by Gerald Kelly. Champion Southdown was shown by Miley Reese, sponsored by the Rice family. Champion Suffolk was shown by Caitlin Ford, and that was sponsored by Seatsme Heating and Air. Champion Whiteface Cross was Keegan Spray, sponsored by Hunter Nutrition. And the champion Blackface Cross was Aniston Kaiser, shown by sponsored by Hunter Nutrition. We'll let our judge get in place, and then we will bring out all of the reserve champions. Our reserve champion Dorset was shown by Tessa Rice. Our reserve champion Hamp was shown by Brecken Good. Reserve champion Natural Color shown by Aniston Kaiser. Reserve champion Oxford shown by Addison Lade. Reserve champion Schropp was shown by Stella Rule. Reserve champion Southdown shown by Carter Hatke. Reserve champion Suffolk was shown by Claire Ford. Reserve champion Whiteface Cross was shown by Charlotte Kennedy. And champion Blackface Cross was shown by Cash Holmes. Okay, we will now bring our champions into the ring. Our champion Dorset was shown by Blake Leader. Our champion Hamp was shown by Cash Holmes. Our champion Natural Color, Cash Holmes. And the champion Oxford by Cash Holmes. Our champion Schropp was shown by Riley McGee. Champion Southdown was shown by Miley Reese. Champion Suffolk was shown by Caitlin Ford. Champion Whiteface Cross was shown by Keegan Spray. And champion Blackface Cross was shown by Aniston Kaiser. While the judges are looking at the sheep, we're going to let you know that our sponsors for these banners, our Grand Champion banner was sponsored by the Rice family. They also will get a buckle sponsored by Paul Kirkpatrick Memorial, And then we'll also have a traveling trophy sponsored by Beck and Rule Family. The Reserve Grand Champion banner is sponsored by Mark and Luann Albrecht's family, and a blanket was sponsored by the Leffers family. The third overall banner is sponsored by Dennis and Lisa Grettencord. The fourth overall banner is sponsored by Dennis and Lisa Grettencord, and our fifth overall banner is sponsored by Dennis and Lisa Grettencord.
First of all, let's give all these kids a big round of applause. I'm gonna be short. I know we're all waiting for the moment of who's gonna win, and then I'm gonna hand it over to him. First of all, this county is represented so good. These animals are incredible out here. I want to thank the committee over there. I want to thank my dad for bringing me along. This is a memory that I'm going to cherish forever. I've been doing it for a long time, and there's no one else I'd rather be in the ring with than him. We've agreed on pretty much everything today and only disagreed on a few classes. So just to know that we see things the same, and I've been learning from him for 17 years now, and he's translating what he's known forever and passing it on to me truly means a lot. So thank you to everybody that's been supportive of me being in the ring, and congratulations to all these exhibitors out here.
I think when we look at the animals that are out here in the ring, I think this is a testimonial to all the hard work and effort that goes in, not only by the members, but by the parents, the grandparents, the fitters. It takes a team to put animals out here in the ring and make them look like this. So kids, before you go home tonight, before you take off and do whatever you're going to do for the rest of the evening, have fun at the fair, make sure you thank the people that allowed you to be in position to be here. there's a lot of sacrifice, there's a lot of money, there's a lot of things that are given up to put you and allow you to be in this spotlight. So don't take that lightly. Make sure you take care of that. As a parent myself, I understand we've had a lot of late night discussions about that. Just how much money are we going to put in this project? I would be remiss if I didn't mention my wife. I need to thank her. I don't know if she's watching right now or not, but she's holding down the fort by herself today so that Cashin and I could be here. I mean, she's got a steer in the cooler and a set of State Fair lambs and all the chores. So, Kelly, if you're watching, thank you for making this possible. She truly holds our family together. I think that this county is going to be well represented at the State Fair. I've known for 30 years that Indiana is one of the toughest places to show market lambs. Just by the sheer number of kids, the sheer number of competitive kids with the drive to want to succeed and the drive to want to win, I think that you can see that you can see that represented out here today. I think you can see that we were looking for lambs that have got a good look from the side. They've got some width. They've got some muscle. When we move them around the ring, they hold themselves together. They can move well off both ends. I'm extremely pleased at a county show to be able to put together a lineup like this. This lineup would rival some state fairs around the country. I think everybody should give themselves a round of applause for that. When we need to be wrapping it up, but being a parent myself, I know that there's disagreements in the yard, sometimes heated. There's a lot of frustration sometimes when we're working and it's hot and we don't want to. But I can tell you from being around other kids and other families and raising my son, there's no better place to raise kids than in a project such as this. So I want to commend all the families for making this choice, for supporting your youth and allowing them to take part in this type of an activity. I mean, we're teaching them work ethic, we're teaching them responsibility, we're teaching a competitive spirit that a lot of the world doesn't even know anything about today. I'm proud just to be a part of this and be associated with this industry. So let's give them one more round of applause and we'll go out and get you a top 5.
Grand champion goes to Cash Holmes with his hamp. Reserve champion goes to Aniston Kaiser with her blackface cross. Third overall is our Cash Holmes with a natural colored lamb. Fourth overall is Riley McGee with her shop. And fifth overall is Keegan Spray with his white face cross. We want to thank everyone for coming out to the show tonight. We want to thank our judges and his son for coming out and doing this. We also have a safe trip home.